Welcome back, my dark means, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, 951. And today we're back to doing a V2 reaction. Yes, V2 reaction. So, well, I already did that last week. So yeah, we're back. Also, probably wondering, yes, I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna be doing for this final week. Like I said, I think, like, I'm still trying to figure out how am I gonna fill up the last week with it. Should I do live service or not? I'm still thinking on that. It's still trying to figure out because literally some of the games are starting to piss me off. Well, not really piss me off, but that's just my own. But I'm trying to figure it out. That's not my own take. I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna fit those in the final week because unexpected stuff happens before the final weeks of each month, and oh my god, and well, the chosen beings have to happen, and this is the type of thing that happens. So right now I'm still thinking about that, but either way, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna be thinking about. I'm gonna be talking about that again. If I do ever do that, a final week, multiple freaking game, multiple live service games. That's in the future, I guess. Again. Either way, back on topic. We're here for the almighty rectangle of YouTube TLS. Oh wait, hold up, wrong one. No, the heck did I do now? Yes, by Leaflit and Asbestos. Either way, whoever this person is, we're back for a new V3 reaction. We're gonna be talking about this, and I think it's just it basically non-modernity and weird people, non-existent, complaining about VTubers again or something. I don't know. That people are weird. Now, before I continue on, just to let you know, of course, VTubers, they have models that show off it. They have physics, jiggle physics. They show off and some of them have clothes on. Some of them have less clothing on. Some of them have jiggle physics. Some of them accentuate the pillars in the front and the kick in the back. And if you're not already seeing these models walking around and literally almost kind of like less clothing or having jiggle fixes all over the place, you can leave like right now. Also, some of them say things that are maybe not be appropriate for all viewers or whatever. That depends. But yeah, so be prepared for that. And if you're alright with that, thank you for watching the entire video. Thank you. And yeah, because you enjoyed it. And if you hate it, thank you for watching through the entire video. Helps me out incredibly well. And yeah, that's about it. Ah, dang, I hit my monitor. Alright, let's get started with this thing.
Modern audiences rages at VTubers by
Hello.
Hero A. Alright, let's check it out.
So you guys want to know what's really funny?
What's
In
happening
this
over here?
clip, Hassan is really mad at Nux. That's funny. Okay, but what's funnier
Hello here, hi.
is apparently if you type Nuxanor, maybe also Nux, maybe Nuxtaku, I don't know, but
Yes.
definitely Nuxanor at the very least, it
Yes.
seems like your comment will be withheld in the chat of Hassan over on Twitch. As we can
What?
see, he seems to be responding to this message he got on Twitch that says, "So I have to try. Nuxanor said if anyone says his name in your chat, they would be banned. So let's try it."
Let's
Right
see.
above that auto mod says held a message for using channel block terms pending review by moderators.
Oh, wow.
Nuxanor, a blocked term, huh?
Should
What
be
the heck's
embarrassed.
Nuxanor?
You should be embarrassed
Yeah.
to be openly getting directives from a fucking anime VTuber that every other fucking VTuber hates because he's a gross, lolly enjoying, genocide enjoying
Boy,
loser.
you literally go after Asma going every 5 seconds.
I don't know that much about Nux's beliefs.
Yeah, I really don't care what he look.
I'm
Every
just
time-
being real.
I'm sorry, I had to pause this, but just to let you know, I have heard some things about Nux and all that. I have heard some things, but I'm gonna tell you this: what you do in your private time, that's your own thing. All right? Like if you like lowly stuff, dude, who cares? It's not like the real people. I mean, I think we've gone through this so many times in reality that literally it's fantasy. It's not realistic. How many times have we gone through this? Fantasy. Oh wait, sorry. Reality inspired. Wait, okay, this is a bad take because I think I said this before. Look. First of all, well, actually, no. Your reality inspires fantasy, not the other way around. When fantasy starts inspiring reality, then we have a problem. But it's not. All right, seriously. I still don't understand why people are hating on so many people that like certain things. I mean, I feel bad for the dog. Okay, so I mean, seriously, who cares? It's not like anything's bad. If you're a person that literally likes this stuff, so be it. Okay, it's not a problematic thing. Now, if you openly hide it, now that's a problem. Now, if you're actually just hiding it, hiding it, then yeah, that is the problem, because literally that just means people are going to be suspicious of what you actually think. But if you're a pervert that doesn't care, it's just then okay, who cares? I mean, the only reason anyone cares is because people found out. That's it. That's everything. I mean, seriously, I bet you there's so many people that likes this, likes these kind of stuff, and yet don't care. I bet you. Seriously. Drew, seriously, it is... I mean, wait, I think I've gone off the rails, but yeah, literally, once again, who cares? I mean, seriously, also, Hassan, he literally complains about it as we go like 5 seconds nowadays. I mean, who gives an F about this guy? Literally, he's currently banned for 24 hours, and we're still waiting for him for permanent ban. I'm sure that sooner or later the government is going to come and is going to, like, put the hammer on Twitch at sooner or later, because at this point, he's, like, gone so much problematic right now. But that's an entirely different issue. But either way, yes, don't look at me like that, you little smug little gremlin. As I was saying, what the heck am I talking about? Oh, yeah. Seriously, if you like stuff, so be it. I'm just saying that if you like lolly stuff, who cares? It's fine. It doesn't matter as long as, besides, they're fantasy characters. Who gives an F? Seriously. Now, if you're mentally ill and start acting upon this, then we have a serious problem, alright? Okay, continue on. Sorry, I had to pause. I might be pausing this so many times. Either way, just to let you know it's fine. If you actually hide it and actually hate it, then you seriously got a problem. I mean, that's what happened to the other guy that kept saying that JRPG, that freaking Skyrim is not a JRPG, that is not an RPG, which makes no sense. Either way, back in talking.
Come in here. You're basically saying, "Hey, man,
I don't know that much about VTubers.
I'm here on behalf of."
Okay. Anyway, so
Yo,
it
what's
goes
up?
on trying like basically.
Yeah, I heard Hassan. He just goes off at everybody. I mean, seriously. I mean, Hassan. I've heard of Hassan. I mean, he's like, says I just watch Asmongold's videos. It's literally mostly Hassan up to this point, or kinda up to this point. So just seriously, just look up Asmongold Hassan, and you're gonna understand just by looking at his videos. Continue on.
That had like such Tony energy. Like,
Anyways, if you don't know how to take
I'm here on behalf of a pet.
Okay. Anyway, so it goes on trying like.
okay, anyways, check out this sign.
Eh.
Check out this
nuts
new
of being
LCD
a
sign.
chomo.
What's
But
up?
doesn't put it like that. He goes and uses the full
By Hero Hey.
keyword and everything. But for the
Yes.
record, I think Nux is pretty funny, and he's always been really
Yeah.
nice to me. So I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Yeah, I've seen
Everyone
Nux
hates
videos.
him.
I mean,
no, not really.
I
Who
only
cares?
had one interaction with Nux ever. I was having a heated gaming moment, as I tend.
I have never met Nux before, but I have seen his video content. It's good. Now, there is some controversy between him and some other people, but in reality speaking, it's not that bad. It's just that other people really get easily offended. Let's just say that. Like I said, if you don't believe in that, like I said before, I don't care what you like. As long as it doesn't hurt people in reality, who cares? Now, before you say anything, when is the last time you saw a drawing actually come to life and hurt someone? Now, if you're mentally ill, mentally ill people, if they actually act upon these, now those need to be in trouble. It's just the people have been trying to freaking blame this on everything for so long. Trust me, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I say these types, but either way, mentally ill people really want. Actually, let me just any person that's sick in the head that act upon these things, those need to be in trouble. Continue on.
To do where I don't pay attention to chat, and then he said something in chat, and he I think he did like 100 bits or something like that, and he was like trying to get my attention, but I was in a heated gaming moment, and when I'm in a heated gaming moment, I don't notice anything. Like, I'm in like my own reality marble, and like nothing
You're not
else
the only one.
exists except for like what's happening in the game. I didn't see it. Yeah. I apologized for it later in DMs, but yeah.
And then he actually talks about Kirsha.
There's anher VTuber.
Oh, yeah.
Supremacy that made headlines. Yeah, I saw. And the only reason why I saw it is because apparently after that fun loser ass VTuber got banned, immediately they were hitting the Hassan loves terrorism and he's not banned, so why can't I say that it was good that George Floyd got killed or some shit? And it's like, I don't know, maybe because you're a fucking gross little freak.
Wait.
That makes no.
Wait, so the logic here is that
Dude, I heard Hassan has the twist of logic trying to make. Dude, this guy literally talks about. I can't talk about it on my channel because literally I probably get hit. But literally he talks like literally so much about the enemy, and yet when something happens, which literally it's in his wheel park, he literally tries to justify it. Yeah, I mean seriously, he's trying to justify things. What the heck is wrong with this dude? Continue on.
Nux shouldn't have the same rights as Hassan because he's gross.
It's twisted logic.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I love the like 5 seconds of silence and then he's like laughing at what he says. But you know what's really crazy? Hassan says he's kind of familiar with the Kirsha stuff, the articles, the headlines, whatever.
My butt he is familiar with my butt cheeks. I bet you he isn't. I bet you Hassan isn't. Dude, literally, but look at his channel. I bet you there's nothing on that channel. He's just doing it he's just doing this for clicks at this point.
And one of the journalists who went after Kirsha got exposed by people on the internet for advocating for the essay of women and also admitting that they even have chomo tendencies.
Wait, what?
If you're not familiar with the Kirsha stuff, by the way, Kirsha is a VTuber who has recently...
I know essay, but the other one...
What is that? Is it like a new term? I've literally... Guys, can we slow the fuck... Zoomers.
Yes, please. I am... Look, can you please stop with the new slang? Man, we're getting a new slang every freaking day now. I mean, every day there's like a freaking new slang. I know what SA means, but I don't know what the other thing he said means. Seriously, can we please, younger generation, stop? Please! Can you stop? I'm showing my age now, but please stop with the new slang. I can't take any more slang. My brain cannot keep up. Seriously, come on. But either way, it's getting bad. Continue on.
Can we fucking slow down?
Yes.
I'm hearing a new term every like fucking week.
Recently been on the receiving end of a massive harassment campaign and cancellation attempt.
I've literally never heard that. I only heard of shrooms from Cyberpunk.
From
So it's not the same as a shroom. Okay.
Oh, God damn it!
Shrooms.
How many more?
Modern audience types. One of these journalists over at
Vice
made a big hit piece against Kirsha.
Oh yeah, that's
right. So terrible it amounted to nothing. And as mentioned, people actually dug into this journalist and saw the terrible things that they had actually said
oh my God.
that were on the internet. And so
they lost.
Responded, and that article was eventually deleted, seemingly by higher ups at Vice, but not just that one, because the managing editor of that person also put out an article going after Kirsha, and for some reason, Leaflit, which is something I talked about.
Wait, what?
Editor of that person also put out an article going after Kirsha, and for some reason, Leaflit, which is something I talked about a few days ago. Long story short, that article was also terrible, and also ended up.
Wait, what did I do?
Deleted.
What did you do now?
It was in the picture, right.
But wait, there's more. These people are so desperate that some random WordPress blog journalist actually made an article a few days ago going after Kirsha and trying to associate her with literal far-right Nazis.
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, first of all, I have to say this. So far, I have not seen any news on Kirsha. As far as I know, somebody let me know in the comments if that's true. And I think Kirsha has effectively won, and nobody is trying to go after. Well, the sane people. Well, the sane people are not. Wait, not saying it. What the heck am I talking about? These nut jobs are not going after. Which at this point, Kirsha has won, officially won. As far as I know, let me know in the comments if I got that right. Is she still having problems, or has she officially won? I need to know, because literally, and I'll react to that if a video cut like that happens. Because literally, the fact that Kirsha is being targeted by freaking so many nut jobs makes no sense to me, but it's hilarious because it just outs them so much. Because it just proves that the fact that no matter what, the fact that the more you yell and trying to make your point, saying that this person's like this, literally just helps the other person in the long run, because the people on the sane side knows that these aren't true. Because literally, the more it's hilarious. I love it. I absolutely love it. I know sometimes I don't make sense, so please try to translate it. I have no idea. But like I said, I love it. So Kirsha's 1, and those people are 0. Finally, victory. Okay, but seriously, we'll wait on the topic. Either way.
They come after me because I'm the least racist VTuber, and they're like really racist. So they just don't like me because I'm the least racist. That's why.
Got it.
I'm like their natural enemy.
Got it.
And they even brought up myself.
You're lowly
Once
also.
again, also Leaflit, but also
Yeah,
Mama
what's up?
Oko.
Wait,
and
what?
Rev says desk.
Yo.
Check out
What?
this section where they say
There. Oh, here it is. I
common
think we saw
on
in
the
the other
outer
video.
layers
one
of the
his videos.
radicalization onion.
Let's see it.
The radicalization onion.
Innuendo Studios describe
Radicalization onion.
streamers
What?
like Kirsha, Leaflit, Mama Oko.
Sorry, there was an ad. Sorry, what was happening? I saw this in another video.
What?
Hello.
Hero Hey, Rev says desk.
Am I on
Put
here?
me in the list.
Hey, am I on here? Oh wait, no, I'm not a VTuber. Sorry, I'm a well, am I? No, I'm a well, someday PNG tuber. Yeah, I moved away from idea. I decided, yeah, I was too basically so ambitious that day that my brain literally started frying at the same time. I was too ambitious. I'm gonna need a whole no VTubers for me. I'm doing PNG, people. PNG. So if you ever see a PNG happening as my thumbnail or as my freaking thing one day, that's gonna be it. All right, just to let you know. One day. Okay, what the heck am I talking about? Now, as I was saying. What? Am I on here? No, it's VTuber. Sorry.
With Kirsha, Hero Hey, and Rev?
Yo.
They gotta stop glazing me. Like, what the fuck, bro? They
Yo, what's
gotta
up,
stop
Hayden?
glazing me. Dude, what?
But you're so easy to glaze. Seriously, whether you like it or not, you're gonna be glazed by everybody. Everyone's gonna glaze you so many times. And you will have no choice but to accept that and join the rest of the people in basically being glazed over every time. So accept it. Got it? You will be glazed from whenever something happens. So just accept it and just be happy that you're being glazed upon. Okay, now let's move on.
That good? What the fuck?
And
What's
others
up?
can avoid legal liability by saying any of the harassment or slander done on their behalf aren't what they actually wanted, even though the claim is facetious. Streamers who sit in a deeper layer may have edgier, more openly hateful content.
Wait, hold on. I want to actually... Okay, hold on. Let me read what they're actually saying. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see what they actually said.
Hero Hey, Rev says desk, and others can avoid legal liability by saying any of the harassment or slander done on their behalf aren't what they actually want.
With the slander done on their behalf, the harassment or slander done on their behalf.
So,
are you guys
fans?
fucking slandering and harassing people? Fucking
Again?
Stop it! Stop it, guys!
Yeah. Your fans need to settle down.
Be serious. So you're saying? Hold on, wait. So what they're saying here
Also, who
is
are
that
you?
if a person who is crazy and like watches my stream does something bad, that I'm responsible for that. Like, I don't think this is the. I don't think they want to start this. Because they do a lot of crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't think they want to start
Fleshies
that
or like
equivalency there.
fleshies are like so upset with
Large Enemy
YouTubers
Spider,
anyway.
thank you for 20 gifted. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Large Enemy Spider. But yeah, like if I say something like I find to be like reasonable, and then somebody somehow twists that into something crazy, and then does something like, I mean, nobody's like, listen, anything that people do is not on my behalf. The only thing that's on my behalf is if it's on my behalf or I tell someone to do something for me. That's when it's on my behalf. If
that is
somebody
literally
does something and they say it's on my behalf, but I never told them to do that.
Yes,
then what
that's
the fuck
how
does that have
that
to do with me?
works.
What are
That's
you
how that
talking
works.
about? You can't.
That's how
real.
Yeah, that's how
Wanted,
it works. That's
even
how
though
it
the
works.
claim is facetious. Streamers who sit in a deeper layer may have edgier, more openly hateful content while still hiding behind the defense of calling it quote-unquote jokes. Oh yeah, Hero Hey, that guy's so edgy. He calls people weirdo Twitter cops and says like people are acting lame when they are. Or
Oh yeah, that's
when
just
they are.
my
Isn't that
young
so
silly
edgy,
running around
guys?
again.
That's so
That's- yeah, it's
crazy. You
really
must
edgy,
be like a far right white supremacist, whatever. By the way, I'm not a streamer either. Like, what the frick? What is this person talking about?
I don't
And you
know.
got to see this.
Could
right
be.
before
The
that
heck?
paragraph is this one that says the use of fans to engage in harassment
let's
and
see.
death threats is an established
Wait,
tactic.
wait, no, this is what they do. Wait a minute. They're the ones who do this.
Yes.
Right, pundits.
They're
and
weird.
leaders by publicly saying they oppose harassment, but doing nothing to disavow. They can remain legally above any act.
Nothing. Okay, guys, listen.
But those are the
Say
nut
right
jobs
now,
to do this.
Anybody that follows Leaflit TTV, all right? Leaflit
what's up?
TTV, Leaflit Asari on
Leaflit.
YouTube. Anyone that follows me, Leaflit VT on X, anyone that follows me, if you harass people if you're harassing people, you're doing death threats to people, you're
Yes.
people, I fucking disavow you.
Exactly.
Don't fucking do that. You're crazy.
Exactly. I mean, this should be
debunked.
This should be a norm.
This approach is known as stochastic terrorism. And then, as mentioned, it goes into the paragraph that we read right before that, where they mention Kirsha, Leaflit, Mama Oko, myself, and
you shall be
in other words, like trying to link us to like stochastic terrorism. And it's like, bro,
I still don't know what that means. What the fuck
Me
is
either.
that?
I don't
What is
know.
that? What is stochastic terrorism?
What?
I keep hearing people say this shit. Stochastic terrorism. Stochastic terrorism is a term used to describe a situation where public figures, through rhetoric, create conditions that can lead to random, ideologically motivated violence by an individual. Incitement of violence through language and actions that are not direct commands, but rather to create an environment where violence becomes statistically likely. So it's like basically what they're saying is the breeding ground for Nazis, basically. Like when but then the thing is like the thing that's dumb with this is like
Man,
this can happen for like a perfectly reasonable point of view. Like I mean, obviously, right? Like you're gonna get people that are like radical, even if you don't believe in like the radical thing. Like you just saying things that are real and true can cause people to be radicalized. Right?
People are just
like,
mental at this point.
What does it have to do with me? Just because they took it that way, you know?
I don't know.
Isn't that what Hassan is doing?
Exactly.
The one that's like
Jesus.
basically like
Hassan
with terrorists, and he's like showing. Like,
I mean, literally, he basically goes after. I mean, literally, just look at the videos on Asgold's channel. I mean, he literally goes after Asgold like every single time he tries to one up Asgold. Asgold just fires back with evidence like, dude, what is wrong with you, man? Basically, he literally calls it this. I mean, and Asgold's continuously winning. He wins because he knows that Hassan is just a nut job, and he's celebrating the fact that he got banned for like the day, but still finally got banned. Trust me, it's only a matter of time before the government literally decides to basically go after him, or after Twitch for not like policing their stuff. Because trust me, I mean, Hassan's literally. If you just look at Asperger's video, he talks about how much Hassan just literally supports the other guys. I mean, look, this is not a political channel. I have nothing to do. I'm just reacting to this, but I'm just saying how my 2 cents here is that Hassan really needs to freaking be taken down like badly, and any person that supports Hassan's things and also are in the same camp as Hassan and supports anything that bad as well needs to be as well be done. What's wrong with your eyes?
Terrorist stuff on his stream? Like what are they talking about?
All they really did was make themselves look like a complete nutcase. Also in that article, they're mad at Kirsha for threatening legal action against Vice, saying that's something that a Nazi would do. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I feel bad for that person. Like, I don't think they're...
Sooner or later, we're going to get to the point where these idiots are going to be so appended that somebody's going to just have enough. The people on the sane family just say, all right. And it's just going to admit doing those kind of things just to basic hilarity purposes. Trust me, it will happen. One day, someone is going to say, oh yeah, you're freaking this person, and that person can say, yes, you're right, and just going to go far into it and just literally just do everything possible to piss them off. And these guys are going to be so happy that they're going to be confirming it. But the problem is, this person is the person that literally is just, all right, fine, you acting, is going to be literally saying all the words. He's going to be saying, the hell stuff. He's going to be saying it's going to be putting the colors all over the channel. He's going to be doing some pieces of the symbols somewhere on the channel, pieces of it, of the other enemies, just to prove these people right, and just to piss them off at the same time. Because these people are so heck bent on getting confirmation that the moment this person and just starts leading into it, the amount of hatred that the opposite people are going to do in hating this person is going to be hilarious. Because they are saying, see, look, we were right, and they're going to be so excited and also hateful of it, that the fact that this person, people who are literally just, okay, come on, do it, just hit me with all you got, is going to be so into it, freaking just doing this on purpose just to piss them off. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about the people like Hassan and everyone else who basically just calls people dude, can I even say that I did not see her thing every single time? Is going to be start spamming it may proven the point, but to say that they're also going to be pissed off because the person that got called, I did not see her, is going to be going in on this 100% and say, yes, I am. And just do entirely comedic style of saying, yes, oh, yes, I am. I have the same outfits. I have everything. I support I support the ideas and everything. Dude, that person is going to be going so hard into it. Well, maybe not say support the thing, but they're going to get so hard into it that the people that said that said that person I did not see is going to be so pissed because this person accepting the fact. One day it will happen. Trust me. When that day happens, I will be laughing my freaking butt off so much that it's going to be hilarious. I will laugh my butt off. It is going to happen. Sooner or later, someone is going to go all in just to piss them off. Man, be ready. I am waiting for that day. Trust me. These people want to basically be right. They want to be right so badly. But when the day happens and the person does do this stuff, they're good and just that goes all in. They're gonna be proving, yes, look at you, look, we're right, yes. And the person's just gonna agree with them. Yeah, you're right, I am. Now worship me. Those other people are going to be so pissed because this person is going to be, I know I'm repeating myself, this person is going to go all in and these persons are going to be so pissed that he is accepting everything. He's going to be accepting it like that. It is going to be so hilarious. Trust me. Now, I know he's going to be in danger of being banned, but seriously, trust me. When that day happens, oh my god, it's going to be so hilarious. Because literally, these people are going to be doing so much to basically ruin that person's career. But that person just said, I don't give an F. I'm doing this because I know it pisses you off. Trust me. There are people that love pissing people off. Especially people against people that deserve to basically get, be pushed to that level. Alright, that's sorry. I apologize about that. Get on.
I think they're doing okay. I think they're like kind of, sickly or whatever the word is.
It's getting hot here.
Did the Luffy guy actually die? Wait, actually? Is that real? The Luffy, the guy that likes Luffy? Not confirmed? Not confirmed? Okay.
What is happening here?
Back over on Twitter, people who have stood up for Kirsha are getting messages from other people that are essentially trying to intimidate them into disavowing Kirsha and other terminally online brain rot stuff. For example, we have this tweet that says,
let's see.
This was sent to me while I was streaming, and it really hurts me because it's from someone I thought to be my friend.
What?
I know who I am. I know my values.
Oh,
I stand
God.
for what
Betrayal.
is said and for who I support. I won't let anyone silence me. Hashtag I stand with Foxu.
Yo,
so we can see the VTuber who made that tweet, Akatsuki, says, Twitch allows terrorist propaganda being streamed daily on their platform, but bans someone for no reason other than a mass report scam. Amazon needs to get rid of the CEO and the entire moderation team ASAP before they destroy the platform.
Yeah, it's starting to get to that point.
I believe Kirsha's 24-hour ban. And then, as mentioned, they got this DM that says, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, I'm just going to say Akatsuki again. Okay. Akatsuki, please let me misunderstand this. Kirsha is very dangerous. It's not just a random ban.
To be fair, I mean, it's kind of true. I feel like an extreme leftist and your point of view and like your ideas suck ass.
Yes.
Yeah, Kirsha is dangerous because she's just going to point out how your ideas are dumb. And
exactly.
It just fucking deletes you, basically. Deletes like your entire like identity because now everyone knows that your point of view is stupid. So they're not wrong.
Please tell me you don't support them. For the record, all evidence would point to the ban once again only being a mere 24 hours and for reading.
Sorry, there was an ad there.
Not because
having a brain is dangerous. Yeah, to them, right?
Yes, having a brain is dangerous.
That's the whole point of it. That's why they say that this stuff is violence and this stuff is dangerous. Because to them it literally is. Right, it's literally dangerous to their mental state.
But yeah, the full context is I think she was reading like a fan fiction.
I don't mean physically dangerous, but I mean like it's dangerous. I guess ideologically dangerous, right?
That particular journalist I mentioned a moment ago was going after her had made, and that's why she got like.
I don't know why, but I could have sworn I was going to say something during this one time before I even started this. Whatever.
A 24-hour tent ban. Let's go to the next image. Kirsha is everything that means Narcy behavior. They are bigot as heck and are against every black person out there. They're saying very dirty stuff against George Floyd, for example.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me you support Nazis.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Like Saint George, right?
Since I was going through your Twitter,
Such a good person. Did like literal fucking saint, working in soup kitchens and stuff, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I decide to ban and block you. Hopefully you see the capital problematic with those people someday.
I do.
Goodbye. What is...
What's happening? What's funny is that I have no idea how to use capitalization and goddamn in freaking sentences. So have you ever seen me putting capital letters inside? It's because I have no idea what to put on there, and I'm just an idiot. Yes, I'm an idiot of the English language. I'm just stupid. I don't even know. So if I put one, I think, will this help at all? Because there's one little tiny one here, but then I put a big one in there. Does that make it? Does that help at all? I don't know. Trust me, I don't know. I failed my English classes. Why did I fail some of them? Some of my English classes are still. I failed. Just to let you know, I'm an idiot and every right. And I have every right of language. I can still talk, but it's just I'm stupid. I can still write. So before anyone says, "Oh, you can't write or can't say or whatever," dude, I understand the language. It's just I'm just stupid because sometimes I don't understand my own language. Continue on.
Ban and block even mean? This person's like having some headcanon power trip. Like, you just ban them, you just block them. This person would love to apparently have the power to just like ban people from something, whatever the case may be. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. And of course, there's no evidence of other stuff too. Like, oh, Kirsha hates every black person, is a literal Nazi.
Do you know we're getting
Interestingly
a second
enough,
season
one
to
of the
that,
top responses here reads, "I already know who this person is because they did the same thing to me." For real? Did they try to force you to unfollow a VTuber they didn't like?
Who are you?
I don't like being...
I've literally had this happen to me. When I used to not talk so much about like political stuff on main, like people would do this to me too. They'd be like,
I'm just
"Oh, well,
watching
you
this.
talk
I'm not
person." They're,
political
like,
at
super
all.
toxic.
I'm
Being policed, who I
freaking
follow,
watching
already
this for
lost a
fun.
friend I consider close because they didn't like Rev. Only time I accept it is if the person is truly disgusting, not because of political preference. Sad I cared about them, but guess it's whatever. Then Akatsuki says, "I'm sorry to hear that. Me too. I hate when people try to police me." With that person was even reasonable when they told me to unfollow the other VTuber. I said that I would if what they said was true. But when I went to check, everything they said was a lie.
Yeah.
VTuber Rosie Belmu has also been going through all this sort of stuff too. She says, "This is why
nobody
it's
is
hard to ever
safe.
speak about anything.
Everybody
My
is
side,
getting
quote
hit, huh?
unquote, is don't bully people. You can choose your side, but you can't corner people into being in your war."
Yeah.
I'm assumed to be regurgitating someone else's opinion that's in a war.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on the sidelines and be neutral.
DMs on different platforms for over a week now.
Unless the video
Watching
games.
done.
Then
You
I
want to
choose
see
a side,
the
which is
secret
villains.
ninja technique, guys? I'll show
Yo.
you the secret ninja technique. Check
Yo,
this
what's up?
out.
How you doing?
It's gonna blow your fucking mind. It's gonna blow your mind when
Let's
I show
see.
you this. Check this out.
Blow.
It's that fucking easy. It's that easy. That's my Twitter, by the way.
Yo.
That's my Twitter settings right there.
I'm going to keep posting as usual, but will try to share info when I need to make others aware. It's a lose-lose situation humoring this at all. Stay safe. Rosie including a number of DMs that someone
Like I
sent
said, we're
her
getting a
with
second
bunch of
season to this
accusations
call
towards
tonight.
Kirsha and no
What's up,
evidence for
everyone?
any of
Love
them.
live.
Kirsha responds saying, "I am sorry you're having to deal with people like this on my behalf, but I still thank you for having spoken out against the harassment. that you're
Nice,
facing.
yeah.
Hopefully they will leave you alone instead of continuing the struggle session."
Yeah.
And Rosie says, "You didn't force them to harass me at all, so please don't apologize. I hope I didn't imply it was you at fault for what someone else is saying. I did feel
wholesome.
it was something after days
That's
of people
good.
being extremely irrational that I should just show an example of how nutty people have
Yeah,
gotten. I appreciate your concern for me, though. These people constantly pick tactics that only make them look terrible to
Exactly.
everyone else. Like
Yep.
in their little inner
Seriously.
circles on Blue Sky. Or
They're
whatever,
just
like,
outing
"Oh, yeah,
themselves."
you sure showed them. But to 99% of people,
Yeah.
probably more than 99%
With a
actually,
brain- with a
who are
brain.
looking at what happens, these people are just making themselves look like extremist freaks. I
Yes.
talked to Rosie briefly about this stuff, and I gotta say, Rosie seems like an extremely nice and kind person.
I think I've seen her
You're, like,
over on
trying to
Twitter.
Target her now too. Like I said, you guys are just making yourselves
said hello
to her one
look
time.
so.
I gotta follow this person. Seem incredibly based.
Yeah,
Rosie
Rosie Belmu.
/ Rosie Belmu. Boom.
I think
bad
I
with
fit.
all this
I gotta
stuff.
check
As
on
mentioned,
that.
Rosie also
Hello.
received a number of DMs with this person trying to like accuse Kirsha of things and guilt trip / intimidate Rosie into disavowing Kirsha. Let's take a look at this one. Otherwise, it seems like you are willfully ignorant to far-right extremism in order to implicitly support it. If you are far-right and chose to work with gamer subs, but want to hide it, bold, then your best bet is ignoring this message once you read it. If you are not
The fact that they think that the fact that they think that Asmongold is far right, they already fucking lost. They already lost the
exactly.
narrative by even thinking
Asmongold doesn't give an F. He's
anywhere remotely near far right.
Far right.
Exactly. I've seen his videos. He's the realist. He knows he doesn't give an F. He goes out. He waits for evidence to come to him, where you could be the judge of that or whatever. But either way, he's a realist. He knows what's happening. In fact, he doesn't give an F about anything because he doesn't care. He knows. He understands the problem. He understands the problem, but he knows that when something's dumb as freaking F, he will call it out on it. Doesn't matter. He's fair for everybody. He will call out anything from both sides of any side of the table. If you do something stupid, he will call you out on it and say, "Yeah, what the heck, man? You're so stupid." I mean, seriously, he doesn't care. I mean, if you think he's on one side, he is not. He literally will give it to anybody. Oh, hold up. I think I hit my mic. Seriously, I've seen his videos. He's a realist. He sees reality in his own way. When I say that, I mean it sounds like he's mental. But no, he sees reality as real stuff. He understands. Even though he waits for the evidence to come to him, which literally a lot of people can be upset about that, which, like I said, I don't agree with him sometimes. But even still, I do understand what he's doing. I mean, I do understand because literally there are people that need to freaking be told that they're wrong. But of course, he says that yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't reason with these people. In the words of Asmongold, he said, you can't reason with these people. What? You can't. Just let them have their own thing because literally they'll just out themselves. Who cares? You can't reason. You just need to call them an idiot and be done.
Probably try to hear this out. If you are far right, you'll reflexively ban and run away. When you've been so willing to be confrontational to anyone and everybody before my message on this same topic. This is in reference to Rosie putting out one of the most mild takes ever in response to YouTuber Rin Penrose making a public...
I mean, it's like, guys, you understand the people that we're dealing with, okay?
Yeah,
you post like a cute video.
Oh, yeah, this one!
A guy taking care of a girl in the wheelchair, and like they have a little love story, and like an amazing time together. You post that. And the first thing that comes to their mind is that men want a girl in a wheelchair so that they can control them.
You have to be mental at this point to think that. Seriously, if you think that, it's like they literally forgot. It's like they forgot reality exists. These are the people that literally live in their own freaking worlds and literally believe whatever they think is right. So so I guess in their world, a girl in a wheelchair doesn't exist in their world. People, girls in wheelchairs exist. People with disabilities exist. Do you not know reality? Seriously, I mean, literally, I bet you if, sorry, my voice is cracking right now. I bet you if anyone posts like whatever disability a person has, like for like in that same situation. Like, I bet you people will, like, be pissed beyond belief for no reason. Because in their world, this doesn't exist. In their perfect little world, this kind of thing exists. And I bet you they'll defend the fact, no. I'm just saying because, like, this is like this. Look, you just said the one thing, like, oh, yeah, it's just because you want to control, but this person wants to control them. But and you're trying to go back, trying to defend it. No, that's not what I meant. Trust me, these people are nuts. They live in their own little tiny worlds. Their little tiny worlds cannot handle the reality, so they make it for themselves. Once reality starts seeping in, they will start trying to retreat back into their little fantasy world. Yo, people, just let it happen. Reality exists. People are can be with with somebody with disabilities. If disabilities, have you lost your mind? Seriously, I know I freaking increased the spectrum, but it's true. I mean, there's girls in a wheelchair, and I get in this perfect little world of these nut jobs. It's basically them saying no, they don't exist in my world because in my world they're walking, and that is the correct way. A girl in a wheelchair in my world means that they were put there for someone to control. That's literally my interpretation of what these idiots are saying. Seriously, it is so insane. I mean, trust me. I bet you if you put a blind person version here, no. What's funny is, I bet you, if it was a dude in the wheelchair, it would literally be it would literally be the other way around, except it was dude, that girl does not deserve that dude. I mean, he's in a wheelchair. She should be with a person that's able to walk. I bet you, if it was a dude in a wheelchair, that would be the exact thought process that is Zach's thought process that these people have. Like, the dudes in the wheelchair, oh man, that dude should basically shouldn't have a girl like that. She should be with a guy that's able to walk or able to do stuff. Now she has to be have to feel sorry for this dude every day and have to basically help him out in his wheelchair. Dude, trust me. The only reason why they're hating on this wheelchair girl on this wheelchair thing is because it's not in their perfect world. In a perfect world, this girl is able to walk, and be there and be doing stuff and everything. I think I was about to say independent, but then again, that makes no sense in my head for some reason. And if it was a guy in a wheelchair, it would say, dude, this girl needs to leave him because he's useless now. Seriously, the fact that just think about it. I was about to say a blind person, but then the wheelchair made more sense, but I'll say it anyway. Heck, if it was a blind person, the same exact thing. The girl is blind, so she is now being controlled by the dude. And now being controlled by the dude. And it's just a guy that wants to control this woman because she's blind. There's no winning against it. That's why you just have to call him an idiot and have a nice day. Just tell him, hey, thank you, have a nice day, and you're an idiot. And just move on with your life. Seriously, same thing. If it was the dude... Basically, yeah, this girl should be with, he's like disabled, he should be like basically doing something. I mean, she's just pitting him. These people are insane. I know I'm saying this out of my butt, but in reality, it's basically true. And I bet you some of the idiots, if they ever see this video, they would say that no, that's not what we say. You're just freaking trying to put stuff in our mouth. They will literally, dude, these people will literally find any way to justify their answers, and it's so idiotic that it makes no sense to me how their brain works. Like I said, they live in their own freaking world. Their own tiny little world. Oh, and in their world, everything is perfect. Like, everything is as it should be. Everything is as it should be. Which means reality doesn't exist. Seriously, people, you need help. Reality exists. Sorry, food's coming back up. Oh, sorry. Reality exists, people. You can't run away from it forever. You have no choice but to accept it. Accept that disabled people exist in this world. Oh, man, people are weird.
Your mind have to be for that to be like the first thing that you go to.
Exactly.
Like, some Kuro Inu shit. Like, actually, that's actually unreal.
Statement.
Exactly.
It's
so crazy.
Be an affiliate of GamerSubs anymore.
Oh yes.
Which at the time that was going on was also the start of the harassment campaign against Kirsha. So it was very implied to be about Kirsha.
Yeah.
Like I said, Rosie put out an extremely
Stunning and
mild
brave.
take, just basically saying that. Like,
oh, this is sad.
Kind of like virtue signaling. I'm putting it in my own like paraphrasing now. But yeah, then Rosie gets messages like this from people that are trying to shame her for saying that. And like, the phrasing here is so freaking
Well, let me see.
Oh, if you ignore what I'm saying, clearly you're far right. If you're not far right, you're going to hear.
Girl, whatever. I can already tell by this, just by the first lines. I didn't read it, but I can tell that this person is so unhinged that literally they are trying to behave for everything. Like, oh, you support this? You support this person? You suck. Oh, you're gonna run away from the situation? You suck. Even though Rin said that after everything, I'm gonna stay away from this. So until I hear something from GamerSubs, I'm not gonna basically support anything that's happening. See, and yet people are still. I mean, you would think these people with their insanity would be supported. Yeah, look at it. This person is like leaving. She doesn't want anything to do with it. And I'm glad because we don't need people supporting Kirsha. You would think they would be happy about this, but they're not. They're not satisfied until you are in their camp. You are raising the banner of their fantasy world, and it's what. So if you basically, let me help you. Just think of the Imperium of 40K. This is basically what it is. If you are not fully on board, you will be executed. Literally, think of that. Just like it's literally. Well, I'm not. I'm just. This is just an example. But seriously, if you are not on board, you are part of the problem. Is what they're saying. There we go. Like I said, they are literally complaining about everything. They don't care if you're just. I mean, literally, they don't care even if you just back away and just let this happen. They are going to go after you because these people are so unhinged and messed up in the head that their fantasy worlds literally cannot accept the fact that you are not supporting them. You support me. You, in my world, you support me, so you must support me. Oh my god. How, man, I wonder what their dreams of. Are their dreams all about everybody being on their side and supporting him over something? I mean, seriously, what is wrong with these people? They're insane. But what's hilarious is but it's funny at the same time because we get to freaking laugh at them at the same time. We get to laugh at them, and they out themselves, which I'm happy for, because they out themselves, and we know exactly who they are, and then we could just easily ban them, we could just easily put them away, we could just, ban them from our conversation, everything, but they keep adding themselves, which everybody over there, keep adding yourselves, and gives us more an easy way to get rid of you guys. Seriously, like I said, they are not satisfied until everybody is on their side, even if you just stay out of it, they will still go after you. Man, it is insane.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
And like, what the frick, man? No one is obligated to respond to anyone in their DMs, especially when they're acting like a freaking terminally online weirdo.
Yes.
Bro, she's not far right. She's far away.
She doesn't want to deal with this.
I turned off all my DMs. I've reached a fucking peace, a point of zen. I just turned off all my DMs, and it's been amazing.
Oh, I know. Really clever. Round of applause for Hirohei. Another example of many. And there's plenty that we're not.
Hey, at least you're the rat queen.
This video. This is just like an overview of what's been going on.
Oh yeah,
but hopefully you're familiar with the cat,
yeah.
aka Cat in Chat, aka Cat Leante thing that we've been talking about here on the channel the last few days.
Yeah, I know.
But if not, if you don't know what that's about, it's fine too. You'll see what I'm getting at in a second. Because Rosie had responded to Alicia here and said, I'm sorry this happened. At this point, I feel like we just got to inform people she is grifting the VTuber drama, referring to Kat, after she used to do content creator advice on TikTok and found this to be more profitable, and that's the end goal. If it's for profit, she'll move on to something else if this doesn't get her traction. The reason I'm showing you this now is because Rosie got a response from this person.
Are you seeing?
Oh, she's grifting, but not.
Oh my god!
This is completely unrelated to Kirsha.
People! Man, these people are, seriously, look how insane these people are. Literally, no matter what, these people will find anything to complain about. Even if it's just something like this, and that they will bring they're trying to bring these people will literally bring any conversation into anything they believe in, because in their world everything is important to the conversation. In their fantasy world, everything is important to the conversation. Everything is part of this. You talk about this person, but this person, then this person, okay. Basically, somebody else talks about another person that has nothing to do, unrelated to this situation at all, has nothing to do, nothing conversational happening over here at all, has a totally different topic, has a totally different situation, has totally everything. And yet, for some reason, these people will just come in. Oh my God, you are doing this. This is exactly doing this. And yet, this person is basically, this person is doing the exact same thing, which they are not. And trying to bring the conversation. These people are nuts. They're insane. They need help, but I know they won't get it. So the only help they're gonna get is us banning them off the from our stuff. And that's about it. That's the only way. It's insane. Also, Leaflit. Yeah, I noticed that you have some sort of hair thing happening right here. Also, there's an ear right here. Also, what is up with your eyes? Like, poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke, poke. I'm rubbing her head. I'm patting your head. I'm patting her head. She's not giving consent, but it's my channel. I'm doing it for what I want. I already know that most of the VTubers are gonna rip my arm off sooner or later. They're going to. Either way, yes. Back on topic. Like I said, these people are nuts. They will do whatever it takes to get a conversation going of the situation doesn't involve the situation. They want to keep the problems going, but once it starts dying down, there's like nothing they can do, and after that, they have no choice but to give up and just move on unless something happens that brings them back in the situation. It's just these people are insane. They need help, but we're just gonna keep banning them from our feeds as much as possible because these people are insane. They will do whatever it takes to bring a conversation in to something unrelated. I should know because in my own head, when I see something like this, like, wait, is this? My brain tries to rationalize it, and try to bring it in there. It's like, no, this is not. No, stop, brain. This has nothing to do with this. My own brain does it, but unlike these nut jobs, I control my own actions. But these guys are controlled by whatever lobotomized part of their brain is empty there. I don't know, whatever lobotomized part of their brain, I don't know what's in there, but something's in there controlling their actions. I'm controlling my own actions. And my brain, like I said, it literally starts thinking the way, man, does this make sense? Yeah, this does. I say, no, it doesn't. Shut up, brain. It does not. My brain acts like that way, but that doesn't mean I want to act upon them. These people want to. Like I said, they're all lobotomized, and I know I'm talking about this a lot, but I know they're lobotomized, and something in that part of their lobotomized brain is controlling their actions. Come on, people. You need to. Oh no, they're lobotomized.
Something to do with Kirsha.
Yes.
People still like gonna go freaking stalk Rosie's tweets and bring it up here.
And just to let people know, if something like this happens, just let it be. If they're bringing something from another company into your own platform, don't react to them at all. Just let it be. Because the moment you interact, it literally gives them power to keep on doing it. Trust me, these people are nuts. They want something to start happening. They want to try to connect something into something. Like I said, when you see this, just let it be. Just leave it alone. Just let it be. It will die down by itself because people with actual brains and that are not lobotomized in that part actually have that part and actually know the difference between, dude, this has nothing to do with this, and no, this is correct. This is part of that. It is insane. It is insane. Continue.
Again, how does this make you look good? It doesn't. You look freaking.
Yeah, Kirsha is raid main tank right now. So
yeah.
She's tanking.
Weird.
She's tanked.
Like, this ROM is crazy. I'm gonna send this. This has been going on for a while. Like the last couple days and stuff.
Are you serious? Okay, now I am pausing that because that's probably. Oh, there it is. Leaflit Asari. Who are you? Wait, who are you both? Are you twins? Oh, it doesn't matter. But Leaflit Asari. Artist dying? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, we're getting to the point where AI is gonna happen. Oh, that's the question. Did you know that we managed to get? I'm trying to. This the thing everywhere. Did you know that we managed to make a brain? Put a piece of brain for a computer. Like, look it up. Somebody's actually scientists have managed to put a piece of brain, and it actually works the computer. It actually has much more memory space. It'll last for 6 months, but it has a lot of memory space. Take that information as you will. Also, on another note, we put a fungus inside of a small machine, and the fungus actually controlled it. So take that thing as you will. So yeah, that's basically about it. I just wanted to say that. Alright, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. Keep up the good work. Leaflit and Asari. Asari? Yeah, Asari. Leaflit and Asari. Leaflit and Asari. Asari, Leaflit. Leaflit, sorry. Whatever. Sorry. Are you sorry? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Either way, it doesn't matter. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out Leaflit and I'm sorry. His channel down below. I'll leave a link below for you guys to watch this without my beautiful voice because literally I had to pause it to talk about my own topic. So it's idiotic. I try not to pause it because I want to go through the video without pausing it. But I just couldn't. It's insanity. It's insanity. It's insane. Life is insane. But either way, yes, that's about it. And for right now, comment, subscribe down below to join my Dark Army. And of course, you guys have no choice. You should know this by now. I'm your Dark Ruler. You got no choice but to listen to me at the end of this video. You have no choice. It is your duty as a Dark Minion on my Dark Kingdom to do what I have to say, alright? You have no choice, okay? Like and share the video to help spread my influence around. Like, spread it all over. Glaze it on everybody you can possibly can. Alright, spread it around. We need to glaze as many people as we can. Alright? Alright? And when I say that, I don't actually mean glaze it on people. I mean, if you could just share my videos. That's all I ask. Share my videos so we can glaze it on everybody. Spread it all over the people. Just spread my videos all over the place as much as possible. Take that as you will. And also, yeah, I think that's about it. Like and share the video. Comment, subscribe down below. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, like I said, I'll let you know next video. I forgot anything. For right now, probably did forget something. But for right now, my Dark Minions dismissed!